You are listening to the Sports Bar. Me, Jamie Hunt, Jermaine Pennant, taking your calls on England memories. That was Paul Gascoigne, Euro 96, unbelievable moment. And Tommy, who's I think is that
Scotland?
Is he a Scottish fan? Right,
was
Tommy?
it against Scotland?
Hi there. Yeah, I'm a Scotland fan. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you're phoning us up, and this is a memory for you.
Well, it's not a memory. No, it's a nightmare. How many times do they show that goal? You know, and the celebration that he does. It's such a good goal, isn't it?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. It was over Colin Hendry's head, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Colin Hendry, and then
on the volley.
And didn't you miss a penalty like 30 seconds before?
Yeah, no, that was McAllister.
Missed a penalty.
McAllister.
Everyone forgets about that moment.
Yeah, it was a big moment, and it's funny because they say that we're rivals to England, but I mean, Lithuania's more rivals to us because, I mean, we never beat you guys, do we?
No, but it's, you know, this the old rivalry's there, isn't it? But we just got too much of a pool of players to choose from, so it's never going to compete, are you?
Yeah, I mean,
got a good team this year, though, Tom.
Yeah.
I tell you what, fancy us against Germany, you know.
Do you?
Why are you laughing?
Well,
That's
I was
poor,
reading
that.
something.
What are you laughing for? They're a good team, Scotland, mate. I'm telling you.
They are. They've got heart.
Mate, they're good.
No,
They've got a good side.
They have.
I reckon you get a draw against Germany on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, I think McGinn's a good player.
Yeah, top player.
McGinn,
Scott
McTominay,
and Robertson.
I mean, I think Robertson is the only player that would get in for England.
Yeah,
left
probably.
back. Yeah.
Snap your hand off for him now.
Yeah, I mean, he's the only. We used to have good goalkeepers, but not as much new. But I think that we could give Germany a good shot.
That moment, though, right? The Gazzy goal. How was you feeling as a Scotland fan that day?
Well, so I was. That was the first tournament I was really into, and it was such a build-up, and it just makes fun of everything, doesn't it? It's just the way he puts over the head and then celebrates.
Yeah.
I love Scotland to recreate that against England.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I think it's the celebration what's the most iconic part of the whole situation.
Well, was it because went out in, where were they? It was in Hong Kong, weren't they? And they went on a night out, didn't they? And he got done in the dentist chair or something, and he got done with a load of doing an alcohol shots down his throat, and then he done the celebration when he scores against Scotland. It's unreal, isn't it? I mean,
who was squirting it? Who was squirting it in his mouth?
Sheringham.
Yeah,
it was Sheringham. But I remember that. I mean, what were they doing in Hong Kong when they had a Euro 96 tournament coming up? I mean, it sums it up, really. I mean, what did you expect? To go take the boys to Hong Kong and they're not going to have a night out? Of course. But yeah, it was unbelievable memory, that. Unbelievable. Gary, I played in the golf day with Gary McAllister the other day, but you forget how good he was, Tommy, at football. He was top player.
Oh, he was great. He played for Liverpool, didn't he?
Yeah, he was brilliant.
No, that was the end of when we were good, I think. I think we're a bit better now. I think 20 years of really pretty poor stuff, but McAllister was great. John Collins.
So would you say that this era, this team now is probably one of your strongest you've seen in your time, Scotland, and the chances they've got at the Euros?
I think the best midfield. I think not strikers and not defence, but
as a
midfield.
whole, would you say the team as a whole?
Right, it's solid, Scotland.
That's what I mean. They're solid. So as a whole,
to beat.
They're solid. It's a great manager. I know he moans a bit, but he's a bit down in the dumps, but he is good. Yeah.
I wish Scotland do well. I really do.
I want them to do well.
Thanks,
I want them to do well.
I want them to get out of the group. And then obviously I don't want them to do better than England, but I actually genuinely want Scotland to do all right.
I do. Played at Loch Lomond.
If Cundy was here and say, I want you to get 0 points,
Yeah, he's horrible. That's
he's just a horrible man. He's a bitter, horrible man.
Yeah.
I actually want Scotland to do all right.
Yeah, I hope hopefully we'll get in England and Scotland. And I mean, Bellingham doesn't really like us very much, does he? I mean, that game, he destroyed us.
He was unbelievable in that game. I don't think I'll ever forget that game because it was the first game where we was all talking about Bellingham, and he played that game. Where was it? Where was that game? Was it
was
at
in
Hampden
Scotland,
Park, right? Yeah, it was at Hampden Park. We won 3-0. Yeah. But I never forget him walking on the pitch, and he just had something about it in his eyes, and you could see it in him that he was going to walk on that pitch and absolutely destroy you. And he went out there and did. Yeah. It was actually embarrassing how good he was. And I think everyone then was like, oh my God, this guy's unreal.
Well, we booed the anthem, didn't we?
I mean, that's poor though, isn't it? Come on.
Standard procedures, isn't it?
I mean,
it's poor though. Come on.
No, we always do that.
I know, but come on. I like the Scottish national anthem. You don't boo it.
What's the Scottish
what
is it?
The flower of Scotland will send the moon. It's great. No, come on, mate. You can't do that.
God save our gracious King.
That's terrible.
Do you remember? Can I say one more thing?
Of course you can, mate.
Do you remember when Scotland put a 5-5 out? It was 5. No, it was. Hold on a minute. Am I getting this wrong?
Well, they played 5-5.
No, it was. There was no strikers.
Yeah, so they played a formation of 5-5.
Yeah, against Spain.
Yes.
How'd they get on?
Hampden.
They won.
I've never heard that in my life.
What, they didn't play a striker?
No. Didn't play a striker. It's just 5-5.
Was Scott McTominay playing that? Was that the game that they won? And Scott McTominay.
No, it was at 2010 or something.
Oh, we're going back a while. I thought it was talking about
but I've never ever seen a team play that.
What was the score in that game?
Barcelona did that a couple of times, didn't they? Pep.
I think we lost 1-0 or something.
Alexander Kled used to play up front. All right, Tommy, good luck Friday. Do you reckon you're going to get something from the game?
I think so. I think a draw, yeah.
No, nothing to do with me, that, Tommy. Good luck. That game's live on talkSPORT. But I'm sure there'll be a big show after that, taking calls. We're not on for that one. We're on Sunday. But let's go to Jonathan. He's a Wales fan. All right, John?
Right.
How are you?
All right, boys.
Good, mate. You?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, being a Welsh fan, it's been...
you looking forward to the Euros, John?
So, I am, mate, because I live in Chepstow, and I live on the border. Obviously, I'm going to support both, but the last few games have been terrible, haven't they?
It's a good result against Gibraltar, that, wasn't it? 0-0.
Do you see that?
Yeah, great result that was. 0-0 against Gibraltar. Good team, Gibraltar, mate. Good team.
So, I don't know if you've seen this, but BBC Sport Wales tweeted earlier in the night that, they hadn't won in X amount, I'm sure it was like 50, hadn't lost. And then literally that happens. But we were terrible then. We've been terrible against, the next team. And, it's just like Rob Page.
Slovakia was a good performance, mate. 4-0.
Well, exactly. But also, did you see that? Boys, literally, right? What I want to tell you, I've been listening to you all night, right? Yeah. But this is one goal that I don't really think you've got into depth with. Cool. And so obviously, as a proud Welshman, so I'm from Swansea, living in Chepstow now, but it's Beckham against Greece at Old Trafford, right? I know it's been covered a little bit, but what then happened after that? And then we went into literally Euro 2000, it was just different. He's playing class.
I remember that game. He carried the team, didn't he? He put in a Jermaine Pennant man of the match performance in that game.
Yeah, you got to do them games sometimes.
He carried the nation on his back, didn't he, that game? Yeah. He was everywhere. I don't know if he got a tattoo of it, but...
Yeah, I got to ask you, Jermaine, can I ask you a question?
Of course you can, mate.
Mate, how on earth did you not get a cap for England?
That's true.
Mate, this is literally
Can I give you my honest opinion?
Go on, here we go.
Okay, sure.
Honest opinion, it was due to a few, just a minor off-the-field incidents. That's all I reckon.
Just a few?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it came. I think it'll boil down to that.
I think you're the only English player to play in a Champions League final and not represent their country.
Yeah, that says it all.
Yeah, well, exactly. But also, I'm almost certain. I'm obviously, like I said, as a proud Welshman, but I do follow England. I'm sure you had a ridiculous amount of caps for the under-21s as well. It's just...
Yeah, I think I was like the third most capped under 21 by James Milner.
Yeah, James Milner. Who else is up there?
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, James Milner. Someone else.
James Milner was like, he's got about 40 caps under 21s.
And then there was someone. Then it was me. Yeah.
Stephen Taylor. Who else? I reckon there's someone up there who's.
I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, it's a shame. I should have been Welsh, shouldn't I?
Well,
finished 2-0. Wales 0.
Hey, boys. This is going a little bit off subject, but I've got to say, as a proud Man United fan, Ten Hag staying. What's your thoughts? I'm a big fan. I love it. I put on Instagram yesterday. My boss. Like,
personally, you're going to see the same as next year.
I think you bottled it.
Yes.
I think you bottled it.
Personally.
Oh, come on, Jamie. You always say that.
You bottled it, mate. All right, listen. Fair play to you. You beat Man City, who was still partying from winning the Premier League. They didn't care about the FA Cup. He just wanted he wanted the record of 4 Premier League titles, right? So they all went out partying for 3 days. Then had to play Man United in the FA Cup final. You won the game. Fair enough. Well done, Ten Hag. You were garbage last season. You finished 8th. You're a million miles off it. You were awful. If you think that's going to change next season, mate, you're in cuckoo land.
No. But like, surely, boys, as professionals as well, you know that even if the goalkeeper, and it's a goalkeeper and a striker, as Gary Neville rightly says, those 2 positions and the club are just scrutinised more than anything. All right, we've had a terrible season in the sense of, like, look at the records, but, hang on, a new manager, 2 trophies in 2 seasons. We're now in the Community Shield. I know it's not going to light anyone's head up, but come on. Like, you'd be happy with that with, like, another club around that 8.
But you're Man United. Come on, mate.
Jonathan, listen. Jamie would snap your hands off for that now.
I know, but we're Spurs.
Spurs would love that.
Yeah, but we're Spurs.
Spurs are going to be amazing next season.
Yeah, but we're Spurs.
Laughing, please. Laughing in the back.
I'm sorry, but you're Manchester United. You can't put in them performances.
Spurs are going to be amazing next season. They're going to derail Arsenal.
Jamie, one of my best mates is Joshua Medwin. Obviously, you're probably well aware, Terry Medwin. Unfortunately, passed away recently. Right, but
okay. Sorry to hear that.
But he obviously, like, Terry being like a Spurs legend, and you've got to think that, like, I remember, like, Medwin growing up, you've got to want to win stuff, haven't you? And even if it is the odd League Cup and stuff like that, I actually think that. And I know that we're Man United and all that, but it's the team, mate, and it is the culture. And I know that Gary Neville gets ripped from it every week from his show and saying it, but I literally believe it, and I think it has to come from within. Now, the only thing since Ineos have come in, and I'm sorry, I know I'm changing it to Man United, but since Ineos have come in, I just don't like how they've delayed this process. They should have said straight after it, and I know we did it with Van Gaal, but yeah.
Well, we'll see, mate. Look, we'll see what happens, Sean. Hopefully you'll be better than last season, but no, I'm sorry. I think Ten Hag would get the sack before Christmas, in my opinion. I think there just wasn't a manager out there that fitted the bill for Jim Ratcliffe.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.